I'm just going to have to go with it from how I normally do things, because I'm overthinking. And this is take 4, and I just keep getting lost. And I just need to say whatever I need to say and the way I do, and not get so... So today is Sunday, September 26th, and it's, late. I woke up from my long sleep and had my call with, Mom on Sunday, and regularly scheduled call, and I kept it regular. Didn't talk about anything special, just regular agenda of regular Sunday calls. But I sure was energetic, and I managed to talk her off the phone. Just, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still processing. And then also, yeah, I did go for a run today. Maybe 5 miles, I'm not sure. I wasn't moving very fast. Maybe 4.5, but it was really nice out. Sunny and 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What was that, like 18, 19 centigrade? Something like that. I'm not sure. It's late, and I think my neighbor's like sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. I liked it better when he lived. Somebody else for a long time. But anyway, I did see that announcement this afternoon before I laid down, and I was crushed. Just heart just sank. Because that was my first impression. Now, like I said, this is take 4. Because it's just kind of what I've grown accustomed to, that whole getting used to, how it is that everything seems to always be. It's like, no matter what I think, it's wrong. No matter what makes sense to me, it's not. There's a flaw in something about how I'm viewing anything, everything. Always. It's just, I don't get things right. I mess up. And it's a problem of perception, of attitude. And it needs an adjustment. And I'm working on it. But like I said, when I saw that, just crushed. And a part of me is still there. A part of me just still is preparing for, like, oh, you're still misinterpreting things. You're still misunderstanding things. Who are you to think this? Who are you to think that? And that's that, undermining oneself, sabotaging oneself, not believing in oneself. And I know these things, surface level, I know these things, but deep down, I do not know these things. I still operate under the assumption that I am not understanding reality as it is. I'm understanding it as I want it to be, or I'd like it to be. But I don't know. And then I read the accompanying or the close by writing. And it's like, wow, that seems really recent, really fresh. And it's like I can definitely read myself into it and connect with the words. They make sense as far as like contextual and timely. And at the very end, I don't know how it was intended. Maybe it was intended differently than the way I read it. But maybe it's snarkasm. Maybe that's it. And I don't read snarkasm very well. Maybe it was a joke. Because if it was real, that's not my intent. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I don't like, because if it is a side effect or a collateral effect, it's not my intention to destroy trust. And if it has been affected or destroyed, well, I'll just have to renew it or inspire it or advocate for it. That I just have been hurt, like we all have. And I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm sorry, I don't know, but I don't. And I don't know if that is information that is wanted to be shared or not. It might still be too recent. It might never be. It might always just be something kept, which is okay. There's lots of things I don't need to know to be okay. My story is relatively simple, I think, in a convoluted way. But I think that heartache and emptiness and pain and disappointment and coming up empty-handed and having invested so much, I don't have those kinds of long-lasting relationships that ended up where they end up. I don't know. I don't know what that's like. I'm sorry. But back to the writing. It was really good. But some things I just feel like I know, I'm reading it differently. I'm reading it through my eyes, based on my experience, as I understand the words, through context and history and perspective. So it's going to be different. It's going to mean different things. It's going to bring up different images. Maybe I'm reading too much good into the wrong places and too much bad into the wrong places, or too much indifference, or whatever into the, but that's how it is, and that's how it's always been and always will be, is differences in insights and context. And I guess that's what makes it unique to each person. The experience, different senses. It's like my shade of the color blue might be slightly different than anybody else's, but I'm never going to know. And we just all kind of agree on, yeah, that looks blue. Anyway. So then, so I saw that and read that, went through my internal, whatever it is I do. And I'm looking for confirmation, I'm looking for validation, I'm looking for something. Because I can't, I want to believe. And a lot of me does. And it's scary. Very scary to me. Not that it is scary, it's just that to me, don't mind me. I'll get over myself. Or not, I'm not sure. But I'm just, yeah. And I feel a certain, you know, I don't know. It's just new and different. And I still don't understand, like, and I didn't understand, under the status, it says, since May 9th, 2020. And that's before me. Because I think that was one of the things I looked at. It's like, it says today, but then under status it says May 9th, 2020, and that's somebody else. That might just be something from before that doesn't get updated when things like that happen. And it's just something in the internal servers, or I don't know how those things work. But just under the status it says, in a relationship since May 9th, 2020. And that's not me. That's somebody else. And I don't know who it is, or who it could be. And so all of that could be, you know, could be, and has been this entire time. And I just don't know it. And none of it was ever about me, or about, it was always about them. And I just happened along and can read myself into a lot of it. There's somebody else. Who am I to think this or that? So that's where the undermining myself and not believing in myself thing comes in. And because I'd sooner jump to that, believing in not believing in myself, than just to believe in myself and to think that I am someone worthwhile to know, to care about. So I guess that was where I was like starting to like, okay, looking for confirmation and seeing comments, and it's like there's nothing there that's directly directing me. Or it involves me. I can make any sort of assumption. And then whatever constructed reality I start to make out of it starts to disintegrate and fall apart. And then I start to, it's like, well, what about this? Or what about that? Shouldn't this or shouldn't that? It's like, I don't know. I don't have reference points. So I'm left adrift. So here we are. This is me being adrift. Um, so this is what I was doing on Sunday, September 26th. At 10:30 in the evening. I was just sitting there, stupefied. Not really sure what to believe. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. This is just uncharted territory for me. Maybe it's supposed to be perfectly clear, and I'm supposed to just get it. I'm supposed to know. But that's just not my experience of how things make sense to me or how things don't make sense to me. And maybe that's just sad. But I want to believe. And I've been told that that's the critical part, is the wanting to believe. It's like choosing to want to live. It's regardless of the facts. Just that choice makes a difference. And I believed it then, and I believe it now. So, and I still don't know who this person is that I'm speaking to. Not really. And I don't know how they process information and how they understand things and how they communicate. I do not know. I really don't. And I kind of understand that I don't understand. I understand that I don't understand what I understand. Maybe? I don't know. But it's just like, I can go with this. Yes. I guess revealing it to other people first to get a sense of their reactions, but it would have been like something that they probably already knew about. I don't know. But it has to make sense, because I was just writing and put all that out there, and then was trying to push it down a little bit. And so it's like the timing, it's either really, really bad or really just exactly what it appears to be. It could be exactly what it appears to be. Or it's just a terrible, terrible, I really hope it's exactly as it appears to be. I really hope it is exactly what makes sense to me based on everything over the past year, which hasn't made any sense. But somehow, I couldn't explain it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Or it might be a great thing. So, that's where I'm at, which is exactly and everything's good. yeah, I don't know, um, but I'll start to investigate and look up things. And I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I'm sure I'll run into problems, questions, concerns, but I will address them and get through them. Because that's how I do things, kind of, I just move through. And then when I get to the other side, it's like, oh, well, how did that all happen? And I don't know. But there I am on the other side. And it's like, I don't know how I traverse the distance, but there's all these little things that happened, but I'm not really paying attention. I'm just dealing with the little things as we go along, and then every footstep, I'm not paying attention to every little footstep, even though, distance happens. Crossing oceans. So I still have, questions, but nothing. I'm very interested to see what happens. And I don't even know if these are even looked at still. I don't think they are. Though I have my suspicions. But I have no anything to go along with that would say one way or the other. So, yeah, I'm still like just assuming that these don't even get looked at. So, anyway. But if they are for some reason, okay. Yeah. Let's do this. And no, I'm not time traveling right now. I'm just thinking about time. So, anyway. I don't really have anything left to say. Not right now. Maybe later. This is all very new, and I'm not sure how to feel. I'm excited about that. Terrified too. But, again, I'll get over it. Or not. But, okay, I'll just be talking in circles for a really long time, so I should just stop.